So, the Pokemon Direct was today, and it was pretty damn disappointing. And the main reason why the Pokemon Direct was so disappointing was because all of us were so entirely convinced that Pokemon Stars, a mainline Pokemon game, was coming to the Nintendo Switch. And it was basically going to be kind of like, you know, a sequel or some sort of expansion of the Pokemon Sun and Moon generation. So, when the Pokemon Direct started, we get an announcement for Pokken Tournament DX. And that's where my dismay began. So, here are the facts, okay? I already kind of knew Pokemon Tournament was going to be announced. Like, there were rumors for it, you know, it was a kind of a slip-up with PR and such or whatever from some bigwig, and we kind of already knew it was coming. So, yeah. And I was not excited about it at all, because I already have Pokken on the Wii U, and I was a little pissed that I got shafted because I never got Scizor, or Empoleon, or Darkrai, because, these DLC characters that came out in the arcade. So, I figured it's because, the Wii U's dead, whatever, why support it? Fine. But now, Pokken Tournament DX is coming, and for $60, apparently, we don't know the actual price, but probably $60, with no apparent discount program for Wii U owners, you're going to get that DLC finally, along with an additional character, Decidueye. So you're getting 5 characters in a game, which may have some performance boosts. We're not entirely sure. I hope so. You can now fight with 3 Pokemon on each side now, apparently. But it's basically like, like a tag team mode. I think there's not even any sort of interesting mechanic from what we've seen so far, but maybe there will be. And I guess apparently improved rankings and online modes. But, I mean, it's pretty much everything we already had on the Wii U, just maybe slightly optimized, whatever. So, not a big deal. But the real disappointing part about seeing that is that this big focus on a Pokemon game for Switch is Pokken Tournament DX. And that's where I was really sad, because I already knew what that was suggesting, that Pokemon Stars was not coming to the Nintendo Switch. So we do get to see Pokemon Stars. Well, that's what the Pokemon game was probably codenamed as, Pokemon Stars. And that's Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun and Moon, or whatever the hell. And, we see it, and when I'm seeing it, I'm thinking, okay, maybe, there's going to be a 3DS version, as the footage obviously was for. But they're going to, it was kind of like hyping it up, like the scenes were kind of picking up a pace, like it was building toward the climax. And, I was like, okay, fine, show it, come on, show me those beautiful HD visuals, come on, flip the switch, show me that Switch version. And it never came, it never happened, and I was incredibly, incredibly disappointed. And what pissed me off even more is that when they described the story, the interesting choice of words was an alternative story. Now, when I heard alternative story, I was thinking something along the lines of a retelling what's happening in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Not even an expansion of the story, a new story where we learn more about what's going on. And it seems to suggest that we may not even necessarily get new regions, new islands. Now, that was just my salt there. We may get a new story that's more than just a retelling. We may have new islands to explore, and there could be actually a lot there. In fact, we've seen very little, so I should reserve my judgments, and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon may actually be a great game. It's possible. They showed us very, very little. So, I should reserve my judgments, but I was incredibly salty because I wanted a Switch announcement. And then we get a Gold and Silver Virtual Console announcement, which honestly was probably the best, the announcement that I think everyone will be happy with, because those are 2 amazing games. A lot of us will feel a lot of nostalgia for it. Those were my first Pokemon games, and I would love to play them on Virtual Console on the 3DS. And I was hoping that'd be the only thing I would play on my 3DS, because honestly, I don't want to play my 3DS again. I am done with it. I want to play Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. And here's the thing. So, there was a listing for Pokemon Ultra Moon for Nintendo 3DS November 17th, 2017, and Nintendo Switch TBA, to be announced. This was taken down very quickly, and an official statement came from Pokemon Company, and basically they are attributing that to a clerical error, quote unquote. So the stipulation is that maybe there's still a Switch version in the works. After all, Eurogamer is such a reputable source. They report on so many different things and been right about everything else. Why is this the one that's wrong? Maybe they weren't right about everything. They're reporting about things that are in development. Things can change. Things are canceled. Things are delayed. All these sorts of things can happen. So maybe it was in the works. Or maybe they thought they could get a few more hits and they falsified one of the reports. also possible. And if so, screw you, Eurogamer. But, god damn it. Somehow, someway, I'm going to play Pokemon on my Switch, and I don't mean Pokken Tournament. So I did this stupid ass thing, because, you know, somehow I will play Pokemon on my Switch, because I am done with my 3DS. Like, I can't even turn this on, well, when I taped over the power button, but even if I press the power button, it wouldn't work. You want to know why it wouldn't work? Because I haven't charged this thing in forever. I don't even know where my charger is, because I am done with my 3DS. I want to play Pokemon on the Switch. So that's what I want, you know? I don't want this, oh, well, I mean, this looks kind of cool, but, you know, the point is, I want to play Pokemon on the Switch. 240p on the 3DS is just old. It's not ready. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready for that next step. And I was hoping that it would be now. But probably not. There's that tiny glimmer of hope that we'll get a Switch announcement at E3 next week. But that's probably not going to happen. It probably isn't going to happen. If it wasn't announced now, why would they delay it? And why would they have Pokken Tournament? Those will kind of bastardize each other's sales a little bit. So it doesn't really make sense. It just doesn't. But I have that inkling of a hope because I'm a fanboy and I want to play Pokemon on my Switch. And I don't mean by playing Pokemon literally on my Switch by taping it together. I mean actually within the game, within the software, within the system. You know, of course you know what I mean. So that's what I want, guys. And yeah, I'm butthurt, I'm salty, I'm upset, but goddamn it, somehow, someway I'm going to play Pokemon on my Switch. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to do it. Anyways, you know, well, those are my thoughts on the Pokemon Direct, and maybe something happens next week with regards to Pokemon, probably not, but maybe, and, you know, Ultra Sun and Moon may be good for 3DS, maybe I will have to find my charger and play Pokemon that way, and I will probably tape it to my Switch just to, you know, figuratively play it literally on my Switch. Does that make sense? Sort of, but not really. Anyways, Pokken Tournament might be good, but also probably not if you had a Wii U, but if you didn't, it's a fantastic game. You should definitely get it. And I probably will be happiest playing Gold and Silver later on. But in regards to Pokemon, those are my thoughts on the Direct. Hopefully something changes, and that's it, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and check out all my other E3 content. I have a big pre-E3 discussion on Sunday, so tune in here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you guys later.